Cheers to us. Recording.
We are recording. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bunk Bed Buddies podcast. My name is Jack.
My name is Shay.
And together with the BBB.
The Bunk Bed Buddies, some would call us.
Yeah, the place to BBB. It's
Yeah.
all out of order.
We never get it right. So
let's-
this time I got it right.
You did. Let's rush through it, Shay. We've got a pack full... A pack full?
Maybe a playlist load.
A playlist load. We've got a big load coming.
Yeah, we got a big load.
For all these listeners, there's a big load.
It's an earful.
It's an earful. It's an earful of load. It's a music episode. You probably would have seen from the title. Time flies when you talk about
Huge tunes.
Huge
tunes. Got any huge tunes that you like, Jack?
currently at the moment, I'm on a bit of a... I think we're both on a bit of a...
We seem to like the same music from time to time.
we seem to go for car rides together and listen to the same tunes. On a bit of an all-time low. Not
Yeah.
not mentally.
I mean, all-time high. We're
All-time high.
listening to all-time low.
Low. We also had a big old stint of 21 Pilots not too long ago.
Yes, new album was released.
Yeah, that was a great... Scaled and Icy, I think, something like that.
It has a dragon on it.
Has a dragon on it. Good album. Would
album.
recommend. The Ed Sheeran song.
I haven't listened to it once.
Yeah.
Should return to it, I guess. Maybe.
Shout out to Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he listens. He listens.
A lot of great music. We're going to start out from the top with the Jack Survey question of the day.
Oh, God. Am I ready?
I think you very well might be. Question being, what was the first live show that you ever went and saw? And what was the best live show that you've ever seen?
Well, I'm sure the audience will have something to reply back with. But I, speaking of Ed Sheeran, saw Ed Sheeran first. That was my first. I think I was 16.
First show ever. What was the tour Multiply, would it have been?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I was 16, so yeah. Multiply, Ed, and I can't remember who was even in these opening acts, but they became famous.
Hey, good on them.
But I still don't listen to them.
Never heard of them.
They were popular.
Good show?
It was a great show. Went with some mates. I think it was a birthday present, actually.
Great. Would you say it was the best as well?
No.
Oh.
What was the other part of the question?
What was the best live show?
What was
that
the
you ever
best
seen?
live show? It's really hard. I've seen 21 Pilots twice. They were great. Both times they were great. Fall Out Boy was great. Simple Plan was okay. It's gotta be Simple Plan. That was like a house show kind of feel to
Okay.
it. That was their 25th anniversary.
No knee pads.
Yeah. What was it? Their 15 year anniversary, whatever it was. It was great. It was really great. It was like just me and my sister, and that's like my punk pop childhood.
That was everything. Big fan of Simple Plan in this house as well.
Yeah, I mean, big fans of anything punk pop, really.
Hey, what else are you going to run to?
Yeah. What about you? What's yours?
My first one, other than the Wiggles, that was my first.
That's
ever.
I was never lucky enough to go to the Wiggles. Or rich enough.
Well, I was in Mudgee, and I don't think they were super popular at the time, but I remember, I don't distinctly remember, but my parents told me that I was kicking and screaming leaving the auditorium because I wanted to keep seeing the Wiggles.
One more song.
Encore.
Come on, Jeff. Wake up.
Come on.
Someone get that guy up.
Technically my first show, but I think the first one that I genuinely went and saw would have been Taylor Swift, of all people.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, and then soon after that Nickelback.
No,
Which is
that's two different sides of the spectrum.
chalk and cheese, baby. But I think my favourite of all time might have to be Coldplay, maybe.
Ah, yeah, I
They
really
were-
heard good things about Coldplay.
They were really, really cool. They were really hype energy. Yeah, I'd probably have to say. But then I really liked Ed. I went and saw him for his
Divide.
for Multiply as
There's some
well.
Multiply as well.
Yeah,
That was great. Bloodstream was like one of the better ones to see because it was like super visual.
Yeah, I wasn't super big fan of it on the album,
I was.
but live was amazing.
Live was amazing. I wasn't lucky enough to see it because they did it with Rudimental, and I think my sister got to see it when we did it with Rudimental. It was like 10 times better, and I was like, well, the visuals were good when I saw it.
Of course. Speaking of sort of like songs like Bloodstream and whatnot, quick side tangent. Are there any songs on albums like the deep cuts, or like songs that you think go under the radar? Like obviously people put their singles out, their big popular songs. Is there any sort of like hidden gems off albums that you go, oh, people should know that song?
It's a good question. A lot of I used to be like the album listener, so instead of like, especially when you buy a CD, you listen to the whole album. Whereas a lot of people are like, oh, I just like those 6 songs from the album. You're like, what about the other 15?
Well, yeah, it's
from the deluxe album.
oh my god, it's a 2-disc deluxe edition.
It's like that Eminem discography. Has like 42 songs on it.
Yes, please.
A lot of it's just him talking.
That's it.
Most of Fall Out Boy's songs go under the radar for me. All stupid names that I'll have to look up if I want to say them out loud.
Absolutely.
But like, I feel like with you, I think I introduced you to like probably like a good couple.
Off the Save Rock and Roll album, I definitely think there's
That's my favorite album by them. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big album that I feel nobody talks about.
Missing You.
Miss Missing You, great song. Yeah, nobody knows that.
Yeah, that's a good deep cut on an album that had My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark.
Yeah, and the Phoenix, everyone knew those songs.
Yeah.
Not as many people know Alone Together, which is my every time, every day song that I
Yeah.
sing all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, but even their earlier stuff, you can always just like, you go back through and you're like, oh, but even the other day you played a song, you're like, oh, I didn't even know it. That you didn't know.
Off their first album.
Off their first album. I was like, yeah, this is sick. And you're like, oh, I've never heard it, but you did. And I was like, yeah, it's great.
Great
Come on,
album.
get around it.
Get
What
around
about you?
it. Come on.
You got anyone?
The only reason this sort of came up was Coldplay. There's a song off their X and Y album called Swallowed in the Sea, and it's one of my favourite songs of all time. It was never played live, nothing like that. Also, with our current love of all time, Low,
Yes.
they have a song called Nightmares, which both big fans of, but it definitely flew, like it was never performed live, anything like that. Like there's always those like songs on the album that really resonate with you that don't get their day in the sun.
Yeah, no, the recognition they deserve. Well, it's like, I'm a big fan of country music.
Yes.
I'm a bit of a country boy. Darius Rucker and Florida Georgia Line.
Great.
Big fans of them.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody knows most of Darius's songs except for maybe the most famous one.
Wagon
Wheels.
Yeah.
I listened to like Believe or something. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But it's one of those ones that just... I think even like our friend group that was listening to him like hardcore at the time, like, oh, I don't know this one. Oh, this one's good. And then you're like introduced to other people around the track and they're like, oh, well, what's this one? I'm like, nobody knows for some reason. Everyone just knows Wagon Wheels.
That's it. A great song.
Great song.
A great karaoke song.
Great karaoke song. And everyone forgets that Darius was from Hootie and the Blowfish. Everyone knows Hootie and the Blowfish. They don't know what's Darius.
Come on. Only the true fans really know.
That's country loving boys.
Us country loving boys. A bit of a divisive genre.
Country.
Often. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it divides a lot of people. It seems to be the big joke in a lot of TV shows and stuff now. Like, I know CrossFit gets sort of flagging shows for no reason. But like people always be like, oh, you know, a pineapple and pizza. Another one that people just use as their basic term of like a Tinder profile kind of thing. They're like, if you have pineapple on pizza, blah.
Blah.
It's another one. It's like, oh, if you're into country music, blah. But yeah, like country music's great, but it depends if you like don't buy into the whole trope.
Yes.
If you don't pick up on all the lingo and you don't want to hear someone sing about beer, utes,
Jeans.
yes,
A red
jeans.
pickup.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrows. Oh, so many.
Don't hear about some old dirt roads.
Some dirt. Just getting your hands in some dirt.
Yeah, I'll get some dirt in your jeans and your
my
boots,
God. Oh my
dirty
God.
boots. Don't want to sing about fishing.
Going home to a nice cold beer.
Yeah, and a mama who cooks your Sunday roast to make only if you go to Sunday morning mass.
Absolutely. But
Come
then,
to church on a Sunday.
but then there's a few people not there because they're serving the country. the
Oh,
military.
this is for my country.
There's big army fans
Yeah.
in the country music world.
That redneck lifestyle.
Oh my god, absolutely.
I went to see Florida Georgia Line
Yes.
live for a concert, and that was hype. That was huge. I was like in my emo west looking like a singlet and like ripped jeans, and then there was people walking around with, like cowboy hats on. And I'm like, I'm not in my element, but I'm enjoying it, and I like their lifestyle.
Yeehaw.
All the Utes driving out of like the big city area.
Yeah. They've come in.
They've all come in.
That's their night off. I don't know. They're not even from Texas.
They're not
From rural Melbourne.
They've driven in. They've driven out from the country.
That's it.
They've come in. They've like, oh, Dad will look after the farm.
Yeah, I mean, Dad would have loved to have come, but he has to tend to the cattle.
Dad's gonna wait. He'll wait for Keith Urban to come in. He was a big Keith fan.
Big fans of Keith.
We love Keith.
We love Keith.
No Luke Bryan. No Luke Bryan.
No, Luke Bryan. Luke Combs, though?
Oh, Luke Combs. He's coming in. He'll be like a hurricane. He'll be in here.
Oh, he'll be bloody coming in. He's bloody beautiful crazy, I'll tell you that much.
I'm out. Well, Luke Combs.
That's it.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's it for Luke Combs.
That's his two famous ones that everyone knows.
And that's it. And he says, "Good night, everybody." Walks off.
It's like a lot of artists they hear.
Sold out a stadium, and then he's done 2 songs.
It's just a 9-minute performance.
Lucky the opening act did 6.
Yeah. Filled in a good half hour.
But yeah, country music a bit divisive, and I think especially amongst the younger generation, I think they're sort of into that hip hop sort of pop kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's all like it's the same shit from forever ago, singing about the same crap we just listed. Yeah. But it's now just with a poppier beat.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it? Country rock.
Country
rock pop. Poppy rock.
But then you have like those breakout sort of country songs like "Meant to Be" by
Flo Georgia and Baby Baraka.
Baby Baraka.
Baby Rexica.
Baraka. Baby Baraka. She just gets her up in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, sponsored. But that's the other one. Like she was like that. I guess that mainstream. Featuring artist that was on everything. I still don't know. I don't even know her name. Let's be honest. Yeah. As we can't pronounce it. Baby Baraka.
Barack Obama was on that record.
What? Oh my god! I missed that one.
How you doing?
There's like a famous one that just like become really popular with everyone, and I was like, I don't like this song. As a fan of Flo Georgia, I don't like this song.
I didn't do. Yeah, it's not them.
It's not them, and like everyone from their like bloody Labrador to their bloody mum's second auntie.
Yeah.
They were all like, "Oh, have you heard this new country song? Oh, it's bloody amazing." I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Not country. This is not how we roll.
Yeah. tell me about It's Just What We Do.
It's just what we do.
It's just what we do.
And sometimes you just want to roll down those windows and cruise to some FGL.
Thanks for listening to 2 most popular songs.
That is my
You're
job.
so simple.
Yeah.
Aha!
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'd like to play dirty. Bit of dirt.
You can't say dirty when it's called dirt. God.
But yeah, no, country music, not popular with the younger generation. A genre of music that I quite like, that I definitely think isn't popular with the young generation anymore, is classical music. I don't mind a bit of orchestra. It makes me feel very classy. It almost makes me feel like I need a bloody Monte Carlo when I listen to
bloody Charles, what are you doing in this podcast?
What are we bloody doing?
I thought we left you last week.
Get out of here, you cheeky monkey. Charles sound effect.
Charlesy. Monte Carlo. Speaking of country music, and then I did bridge on more or less dickheads liking music they shouldn't like. My grinding of the gears this week.
Hit me with it.
Hit you with it? I'll bloody hit you in the face if you like any music I like half the time, I tell you.
Oh,
bloody these mainstream fools.
Yeah?
These mainstream fools that like music they shouldn't like, all that kind of stuff. That's my actual issue, is what's grinding my gears is people who are just, oh, you've heard the radio music? Have you been listening to Triple J? Like, no, I haven't listened to Triple J. I have Spotify. I pay to hear music I want to listen to, not ads for 60 minutes of the day. Maybe 60 minutes of the day. I don't know the ad ratio to song. To random dickheads just talking through a microphone. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, God, no, I wouldn't.
So then getting like the 6 mainstream songs in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Be like, I think I've heard only 6 songs. I'm like, that's a whole shower for me.
That's it. That's
my 6 most favourite songs at the time. I can get in a shower that you will get in. If you like the songs, maybe 45-minute workday.
That's it. I just don't trust the radio. I just don't. It's too...
I don't trust people that listen to it either.
No, God,
For music recommendations.
Like, I'm all for, like, expanding your music horizons and, like, hearing new songs. But just shuffle Spotify and they'll just bring something up and you might like it or not.
Yeah, I miss the days of people just being able to call in for songs and everyone be like, oh, fuck yeah, they put that song on?
That one?
What?
Could we play Mr. Brightside, thank you? And everyone's like, yeah!
Yeah, everyone would be up and about. Everyone on the work site.
Yeah, Mr. Brightside.
Just put on, like, good OO's music. There you go.
Oh,
covered. We've got your covered radio stations.
The OO's is sort of that perfect little genre of, like... I guess
our age.
Our age, but I think it's also, like, still, like, nostalgic enough for... like, I guess the sort of slightly older generation, because they might have been sort of getting into their 20s, 30s, and still sort of like in that going out sort of partying sort of thing.
Well, that's a big issue with us, is that the music now we're kind of growing up with half the time, especially like maybe like that 2010, 2015 period, it was people collabing with DJs all the time. So it was always just like another issue I have. It could nearly be a grinding of my gears, is that you've got all these people like Justin Bieber, and I don't like hanging shit on J Biebs in his current era. I like him now.
Yeah.
He's gotten over being a child, I guess, with a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, he did a pretty fire song. That Peaches song was kind of great. But other than that,
Justice for Peach.
justice for peaches.
Justin Bieber's Sorry is one I always go to, which I like, but again, it's just him singing a little bit and then it's a beat for the rest of it. And then I'm like, everyone's like, oh yeah, like Sorry, it's good, but I'm like, yeah, but he doesn't sing much, does he? It's like 1 minute of maybe lyrics and then like 3.5 minutes of the same beat.
Yeah.
Which then same equates to like a lot of those songs at the time, like
A lot of David Guetta.
Guetta, like Major Lazer, that one song they had with that other person.
Yeah.
That was like with that girl, and I hate her. And now I don't know who she is. Major Lazer song, 2015. That one. But like everyone would just like collab with a DJ. Even like like what's that? Katy Perry had that one with David Guetta not long ago.
Yeah.
Which I feel like wasn't even a DJ song, was it?
No, it's weird. I find it interesting as well when DJs put their name first and foremost. They're like, this is my song. And I get it. You sort of did the whole engineering and everything of that.
But you didn't sing it. It's the part I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, though. Like
Yes.
that era of people who had just like... It's like any popular song, I feel like, from that time was always accompanied by a beat that was the main premise of knowing the song. So, like, you may know the chorus, but that was because it's probably then accompanied by some unique beat that made up what was the song.
Yeah, and it was just sort of them repeating the same couple of words over and over again. So it was really catchy and you got into your head, but not a lot of substance to it.
Yeah, it was like, and I know we spoke how good like Bloodstream is, but then Ed Sheeran's Bloodstream is a very heavy on Rudimental's music.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, he does Bloodstream like 42 times with a really pretty big beat to it.
Yeah. But it's kind of great.
But it's kind of great.
It's Ed. Ed can do no wrong.
Nah, he can't do no wrong.
That's a transition.
I want to have a little bit of fun with me, Jack.
Oh my god, bloody, you don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, you're not too bad. We should do a little bit of a game, do you reckon?
I wouldn't mind a fun little game. I'm pretending like I don't know what this game is. But...
You are. And I'm also pretending like you don't know, even though I think it was your idea.
And we also did like a 15-minute prep before this.
We
Shay,
did.
What's this game that you've got?
We're going to play 5 seconds of songs.
Are you saying
5 sauce? I am saying 5 sauce. 5 seconds of songs, baby.
Yeah.
Where we play 5 seconds of a song and we have to guess what song it is. And because it's only 5 seconds, we can't get flagged.
We can't get sued. Fuck you, Warner Brothers Music. Fuck you, Sony. I don't give a...
But not fuck Spotify, because they're sponsored this week's episode.
Thank you, Spotify. Our podcast is on there. So thank you, Spotify.
And you can also listen to us anywhere else, I think.
Pay for a premium Spotify subscription.
Yeah,
Always pay for it.
Just for us. Also find us on YouTube and Apple Music and maybe Prime Video. I don't know. You might buy us on Prime.
We've got a TV series on Prime Video.
The BBB, baby.
The quadruple B.
Quadruple B. I'm going to lead off the way. Is that okay with you?
Take it away.
Can I take it away? My first song, Iconic.
Iconic. Okay.
Iconic for its for the generation. It's also from the same period of time that I just ripped all over.
Okay.
The same year, actually. Like, mentioned a lot.
Okay, 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds is all you get.
That.
I gave you a second longer than I needed to.
That's right. I needed that. I needed to hear that sweet Harry voice come in. Because I believe that is Drag Me Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the worst part about that is that was the first song I picked.
Great.
And in our prep time, when we were being all sneaky and trying to hide the songs from each other, you're like, oh, do I play a One Direction song? So I out Shay as a One Direction fan. I'm sitting here like, oh no, don't do that. Sitting here with my first song being a One Direction song.
Well, I will say this now. You have outed 2 of my songs in this recording already.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
As you were saying them, I was like, okay, well, I fucked up there.
You gotta play them because it's so funny. I'm so kind of dense that I'd be like, oh, what is it?
We are gonna start with my first song, a classic.
A classic.
A song that you could sing along into your hairbrush in your room. Without no doubt in my mind, you didn't do this to this song, Shay.
Before you do say that, I get really bad trivia pressure, so I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit sweaty. So hit me.
Is that the first time we've ever said I'm sweaty?
I think so.
Great.
I think so.
Okay.
Be
the
honest.
First song, Shay, is
Oh, it's BTR! Yeah! Any kind of guy you want.
Not even 1 second in, ladies and gentlemen, and he's on it.
And I started by saying, "Oh, I get such trivia fresh." I know it.
Okay,
I know my boy bands.
Knows his BTS.
I'm not a heterosexual boy band lover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, extremely heterosexual. And you know he's heterosexual because he's said it like we've said it like 3 times now.
Just want everyone to know.
Guys, I just want you to know that I'm a hetero.
I'm Shay Laley and I just love head, bro.
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 Alright.
Okay, this is a good one. It's a classic. A classic. I played it once for you in the car.
Are all of these songs classics?
Yeah. Okay. I played it for you once in the car. I didn't know you liked it. And you're like, oh my god! So I hope you do.
Okay.
I still rack the same.
Oh my god. Great song.
3 seconds.
I Can't Fight This Feeling.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of the band.
Rare Speedwagon.
Oh, great. Yeah, great song. Oh,
Yeah.
really lovely song. Yeah.
I was like, you're like, oh my god. And then as soon as you figured it out, you're like, oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm very predictable.
Ah.
You know what reaction you're gonna get from someone like me with a song like that.
No, I wouldn't play a bloody huge tune like that one.
Speaking of huge tunes,
here we
time
go.
flies when you listen to huge tunes.
Yes.
And sometimes time is a little tricky. Sometimes distance apart, travel is hard.
Yeah. Jet lag! Simple Plan and Natalie
Bedingfield.
Natalie Bedingfield?
One of my all-time favourite songs is that.
Oh, really?
I really, really like it.
I mean, it's fucking good.
It's a great song.
Huge tune.
And
And I'm a Simple Plan lover, so...
just piggybacking off that, I was going to do one of the other great Simple Plan songs.
Yeah?
I was going to do Holding On.
Holding
But
On?
I was
Oh,
like-
my
I was-
song.
I was like, way too easy. Way too
Wait,
easy.
it's
But
for
all
me.
Simple Plan way too easy.
That was a good one. Holding On, yeah, good choice. That wasn't one of the ones I outed, though, was it? Because I don't think I spoke about them.
What was it?
You said I outed too?
No, that's the one. I guess probably like the.
Have you cut it already? Or are you going to do other ones?
No. I've still got it. Sort of just we talked about Simple Plan so heavily, sort of thing, and I was
okay.
like,
Okay, and you're like, it's coming.
it's coming.
Okay.
And then the boy band thing it felt sort of outed.
Yes. Well, I'm going to ride off with another iconic one.
Song number 3.
Song number 3.
Fireflies by Owl City.
Owl City. 3 seconds again, or 2 or 3.
Hey.
Not too bad. I was scrolling through and I saw it and I was just like, that can be my easy one.
It's a great one. I do fondly remember that song. School dances. I remember someone performing it at a school talent show. A great song.
Great song. It has some great covers.
You would not believe
Caleb
your
Hales.
eyes. So this is my 3rd song.
Your 3rd song.
Another classic.
A classic? Iconic?
Huge tune.
A huge tune?
A chip-in master.
Oh no, is it a golf song?
It's a golf song.
Chip it in.
It needs no introduction.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesse McCartney.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I was going to put that on my list too.
Really?
I was scrolling through and I was just like, oh, no, it's too easy.
It's an easy one.
Okay. Wow, we really like boy bands in this household.
Oh, we got another one coming up?
No, I mean, yeah, no, I could, yeah, I do. This is the one that I said to you at the start. I was like, I don't know if you'll get it because of the fanship. I don't know if I've ever reached you.
Yeah.
But you might know it.
Oh, I don't.
You don't?
I don't think I know
I
that
thought
one.
you would have known it.
Can I get the chorus? Can you skip ahead a little, maybe more into the song?
But it'll give it away no matter where I go.
That's right. I'll accept a defeat on this one.
You'll accept a defeat?
Yeah.
Can I give you a little bit more?
And give me a little bit more.
Even though I've skipped a little bit into it accidentally.
I don't know it, but we were listening to it recently, weren't we?
We were, because it's a good song.
No.
Do you know who it's by? Who do I love?
Is it Blink 182
No,
or
it's
something?
not.
Or
Try boy bands.
boy bands?
Maybe like these guys?
Oh yeah, I saw that and I was going to put it on my list, but I was like, I don't know that song well enough to.
You were going to put on Year 3000 by
Yeah.
Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Good choice, I would have loved it.
Yeah, Jonas Brothers was not until their sort of like more recent album did I sort of get into them. I was never sort of like watching them on
Disney Channel.
Disney Channel. No,
Camp Rock.
no, like I totally missed that whole sort of like genre of them. But yeah, great song though.
Great song. Looks like I can take a little win on that one, I suppose.
You're gonna have to see if you can get this one though.
I know, but you've been quite nice to me thus far.
Song number 4, a classic.
How will go on by Celine.
He's got it.
Is anybody alive out there? My favourite line from me in every video we do.
From me.
It's always quote it.
A heartbreaking song, a beautiful song.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank
You're
you.
4 for 4. We've got the final one. Is Jack gonna throw him a curveball?
Maybe. Well, because we only got 5, and then by the end of it, we were kind of like tossing up because I was like, do I go musical? Do I go maybe something from older times?
Yes.
Do I go current?
Yes.
Do I go a radio song?
Oh.
But I want to see if you get like a nostalgia hit from you.
Okay.
I really want to see if you know this nostalgia hit.
Oh, that is the Batman animated theme. Wow.
Yeah, good work. Straight on the 5.
Wow. Deep cut. That was nostalgia. Did that come to your thought when you were looking through the DVDs before and saw the Batman animated
No, it
series?
didn't. I actually went through on Spotify. I was looking up iconic cartoon themes because we do talk about a lot about how you just like go on YouTube and you play it and you're like, oh, it's that show.
Yeah.
And I like literally went through and I was like, oh, I know all these ones, but Jack wouldn't have watched these ones. And then I was like, I literally got to Batman and I was like, well, there's his childhood.
That is a nice little nostalgia kick for me. It was literally made my childhood. Made me love Batman. Made me love Poison Ivy.
Oh
boy.
Oh boy.
I feel like we could dedicate a whole bloody podcast to talk
Oh,
about
I know. Maybe
Batman
they should
at some
join
point.
in next week.
Next week.
Maybe they should.
I feel like it's a fortnightly podcast at the moment, but
Well, we do what we want.
hey, deal with it.
You tell them. My other one in the same vein,
Yes.
I didn't know if you were going to get it, was actually this.
Is it like Pink Panther or
No,
like...
it's not. Scooby-Doo, the original
Oh,
theme.
wow.
It was like... It used to be so spoopy before it got into it.
Oh, too spooky.
Yeah.
I didn't even think childhood TV shows. That is a great fun segment though. Is just to do the tunes like Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, I'm a big Nickelodeon fan here. You are.
Yeah, that's just the first thing that came to my head. Johnny Bravo, maybe to swap it up a little bit.
Oh, to Boomerang Cartoon Network.
Samurai Jack. Now, Shay, for my final one, this is gonna stump you.
Okay.
This is a song you've probably never listened to all the way through.
Really? Are you actually being serious?
Yeah, I don't think.
Can I have a guess before you play it? Is it Wagon Wheels by Darius Rucker?
Definitely.
I really thought you were going to put it on there because I had it on my list. I was like, I hope he doesn't do this one. We'll see.
A few Adele songs came up there for a little bit before, but this one...
Like, he doesn't like Adele.
No.
He likes covers by people who sing Adele songs.
Name Wants a Battle. Great cover.
Great song.
Just a quickly side tangent, audience, any of these songs that we've mentioned, definitely give a listen to. Definitely like take an afternoon off,
And
call
listen,
into work, say I can't do it, I gotta listen to some songs.
You gotta listen to the Batman animated theme song series.
Oh yeah, put some
series
headphones on.
theme song.
Yeah, buy some like $600 headphones, really immerse yourself in that one.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, song number 5, Shay.
Here we go.
Real tricky one. I don't think you'll get it.
Oh no! I've never listened to that all the way. Good one. That's terrible. Fucking number 5. That was our 5th song. I hate us.
So I haven't heard an answer from you, Shay.
Oh, it's Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Fuckhead.
Well done, Shay. 5 from 5. Well done.
Wow. I don't think I want that last one. You can take it off the list.
Would you like
Who's
that?
it by?
It is by Pink Fong.
Pink Fong. Oh,
Yeah.
There you go. You can deduct points.
Yeah. Well, hey, that was
That was fun.
that was 5
fun.
sauce.
That was 5 sauce. Welcome to the 5 sauce.
Did you think about putting a 5 sauce song on there at any point?
No.
I thought Amnesia, man.
No.
That's
I went to One Direction.
Yeah.
That was where I started with. I was just like, that's all I need. Because 5 sauce fell into the vein of being a One Direction copy at the time when they were like popular.
Yeah.
And I was like, sorry guys, I'm already a 1D fan.
Only 1D fan. I was gonna have JB in there at the start. It was Somebody to Love.
Yeah,
That was my first song because I had a good little intro. Cody Simpson's Yai was going to be on there.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't choose that one either.
There's a lot of great music out there
Yeah.
that like changes you, can make you feel emotions, can maybe shed a single tear because we're heteros.
Hero men. We
Shut
don't,
it.
we don't cry to music.
No, shed one bloody single tear. And the other time I've cried was Toy Story 2.
Oh, and the only other time I've cried is Cars 3.
Yeah. But music can be life-changing, awe-inspiring, bring emotion to your life, or it can be a piece of shit song.
Like somebody's fifth pick
Like somebody's
in the 5-sauce game.
Hey, that made more money than any other song that year, probably.
I think it's probably the most popular song of 2019 or whenever the frig it came out. It came out.
Absolutely. And rightfully deserving, may I just say.
Oh, yes, it's great. Good shit. I had to refrain from literally putting only punk songs in my list.
Yeah,
So I did put a punk song in, I don't think. I can't count any of them as punk. No, I can't.
Nope.
Must Our City counted at some point?
Oh, I would say so, yeah.
Bit punky.
That's good.
So I refrained myself because I could have just done all of them. You'll Be Back was on my list. I thought I'd throw in a musical song
I'm glad you've brought that up.
because I also had The Other Side.
I was also going to put A Greatest Showman in there as
Yeah.
well. I was going to do Rewrite the Stars.
Oh, okay. That would have
Yeah.
been a tougher one for me.
Yeah. But, we're having a very music-orientated chat. I thought we could maybe just discuss Hamilton for a little bit.
Hamilton.
Hamilton. I just thought that we could talk about maybe musicals a little bit in general.
Yeah.
But I think Hamilton is a sort of defining musical of our friendship, would you say?
No.
What would be our...
Oh, the defining musical of our friendship.
Yes.
Sorry, I heard defining maybe factor of our friendship.
Oh, sorry.
And I was like, our friendship chalked up to a musical
Yeah.
that I only knew you liked maybe a year and a bit ago.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's it. Before that, meant nothing.
Before that, Who?
Who are you? No, yes, very much. Probably unlocked both of our secret likings for musicals, I guess.
Yes, I would say so.
Would say so. Wouldn't have known that you liked as much Greatest Showman as I do.
Yes.
And that's about it.
And now you stumbled upon Hamilton from Disney Plus, correct?
Yeah, well, my sister was a
Yes.
big fan, and then I was like, "What's this?" And I sat down. I was like, "Oh, I love it."
It's kind of phenomenal. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched Hamilton, highly recommend. You get a 30-day free trial with Disney Plus, sponsor of this episode.
Yes, everything's a sponsor of us.
Yes, really, really good. But I was in a bit of a different boat with Hamilton. Had listened to it for almost a full year before knowing that it was coming to Australia.
Australia.
I was sharing a Spotify account with a friend of ours, Tristan.
Trizzy Fresh.
Trizzy Fresh, who may be joining the podcast later down the line.
We'll see.
We shall see.
If he doesn't get sick of us. Just like all our fan base.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Sorry, everyone.
But literally ruined. You know, at the end of the year, how Spotify does like all your favorite tracks. It was all Hamilton, and I think it was maybe a full in total like 2 or 3 weeks worth of listening I'd done of Hamilton. Learn all the songs. Absolutely loved it. Great stuff.
Great stuff. Which is that I'm on the other dime. I like maybe a couple songs
Yeah.
to the knowing every word and stuff degree, and that's about it.
That's about it.
It's like most of the girly ones, none of them are girly ones, but the ones by the girls, I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't need women empowerment right now. Not for me. Not as a heterosexual man.
No, God, no.
Do I need women looking for a man at work?
No, work. Our favourite character and Peggy.
Ah, Peggy! Justice for Peggy!
Justice for Peggy.
Justice for Peggy, come on. She's my favourite Scarlet sister.
She's the best. But we actually went and saw it together in Sydney. Fantastic show. A little tipsy. We were watching it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit tipsy still, thinking about it.
Hey.
Had a couple of gins. Yeah, it's a great performance. My first musical.
Yeah.
Great experience. Very upset though that none of the people from Disney Plus were on the show.
Yeah, like
all the people I fell in love with.
Just take some time out of your day.
I know.
Fly to Sydney.
Yeah.
Do the show.
Yeah, just for us.
Just for
BBB.
us. Do they not know who we are?
Oh, they should. Actually, we weren't a thing then. So I'm glad they didn't know who we were. Unless they're time travelers.
Time traveling. Lin-Manuel Miranda, what are you doing here?
He knows all the shit. No wonder he was back there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Outside of that, I remember disliking heavily The Greatest Showman, and then I came back to it in my adulthood once I grew up, I guess. And I was like, oh, these music's kind of fire.
Yeah.
Story's kind of shit.
Yeah.
Kind of really shit story, but music's great.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. And I like Zac Efron. And I like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
And that's all you need in a film.
Yeah,
Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, put it in every film. I'll watch it.
Put it in any film and just sing to me and I'm happy at a bar.
Yeah, slide my glasses up and down.
Yeah.
Right.
And the only other musical I'm really a big fan of is Dear Evan Hansen's one song that I know, Waving Through a Window.
Great song.
It's so good I have 3 renditions of it on my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Steven Universe musical. Love that.
Oh my god, that's...
Give that a listen to. It's on Spotify. Actually, one of my 5-second songs was going to be Giant Woman from Steven Universe.
Great.
If you don't know Giant Woman, give it a listen to.
If you do know Giant Woman, leave it down in the comments.
Yeah.
Or send an email to us.
Or just send a video of you singing it.
Yeah. We'll compile it all together.
Yeah. We're working on something already.
We're always working on something.
We'll finish up, shall we?
I think we've tackled a lot. There's probably a lot of genres and chats we could have had about like music that I think like to more people. Like we could have done a Bowie chat, we could have done a Beatles chat, could have done a Queen chat, but we know they're not that good.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to waste my time talking about Queen.
God, no.
No.
We've got 4 good songs.
Yeah, I can name 3. Don't ask me to.
Oh no, God! But you don't like that trivia, Presh?
Yeah. Oh, no way. Oof, I'm already sweating thinking about it. We are going to close out the podcast, but it's someone's birthday soon, is it not? A little special boy's birthday.
Oh,
It's a shout out to the yellow bunk bed buddy.
What?
Jack Coleman. Happy birthday to you for tomorrow, I guess.
Yes.
And happy birthday from the fans.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm 25. 25 years young, which is the greatest thing that old people say. I love that. Like, I'm 40 years young.
You are old, though, so...
I am kind of old.
Yeah, got an old soul.
I've had me tea. I'm sitting in bed.
Yeah, you are doing both those things, yes.
Put me reading glasses on soon.
Yeah, I'm going to tuckle in for the night, read a book.
Read a bloody book.
Get a little snug and just nod off.
I'll just have, where's the bloody newspaper?
Oh, no, you already read it this morning, darling.
Oh, I'm bloody getting a bit senile.
You are, you're bloody... You've already had your Monte Carlos and you've finished up for the day. Put your nightie on and get out of here.
Well, that's it. God, I remember when I was a teacher and that young boy gave me bloody Monte Carlos.
Bloody Charles, I remember him like it was yesterday. Or last week.
I'm 25 going on 60.
So it seems.
Which was not a good film from the 90s. Was 25 going on 60?
No, isn't it 13 going on 30?
Yeah, there was a sequel.
Was there? Or is it based off another older movie and they made is it a remake?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I knew Mark Ruffalo.
What?
I know.
The Hulk?
Yeah. The third Hulk.
Yeah, the third Hulk.
Third Hulk.
Not many people give him that title. This is Mark Ruffalo, the third Hulk.
Bruce Banner. The third.
The third. Oh, my lord.
Charles coming in.
But yes, thank you for the birthday wishes. And I guess we'd like to maybe, cheers to birthdays.
Cheers to birthdays.
And a very special, I guess sort of the inspiration for this episode.
Yes.
A person that has forever expanded my music taste. Cheers to Kiz.
Cheers to Kiz, the music girl.
The music girl from JB.
Yeah, that's all I know her as. I love you. I love you. On that note, though, we will sign off. My parting words is happy birthday to Jack, for one. That's going to start with that, get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Watch Turner and Hooch on Disney+. We're big fans of Turner and Hooch in this household. Always go watch that show. Not the old one, the new one, starring Josh Peck and a dog called The Big Dog in Real Life.
Oh my god.
That's canon.
I should have done a Drake and Josh theme for one of my
You
songs.
should have done a Drake and Josh theme.
Oh, well, that's right.
Your loss. And ciao for now. And cheers to you.
Listeners.
No, you, Jack. Love you.
Cheers to us.
Cheers to us.